Okay, this is an all-electric home, so we don't have a gas connection. This is the laundry. This is where the clothes dryer would go. This is 4-prong electric. I tested it and everything is live. I did not open it up, so I don't know if the grounds are bootlegged or not. This house was built in 1983. I'd like to think that it was done correctly. All I know is that it tested correctly. Now the clothes dryer vent, it should be in a connection box, but this is 1983. But it's dirty. The vent is clogged with lint, and then when it goes out through the roof, then we have cloth tape up around the roof decking, and then when it extends through the roof, it has unconventional or birdhouse is what we call them. It has the improper vent draft hood. Now this laundry vents are not required, but you have one. We've got them in the bathrooms as well, and all of these vents vent directly into the attic. They vent directly into the attic. This, for your clothes washer, is not GFCI protected. This, for your clothes dryer, also is not GFCI protected. These are not GFCI protected. Hot and cold are labeled. Okay, we're moving on along because we're movers. We're a mobbing and a driving. Going in through here, turn on some lights. Got some blessed rain here. I'm going to look and see how all the dry ground did. All right. These are, everything goes down, supposed to go down. Hi, Dave. Coming along. We are missing our drain stopper. So we're missing our drain stopper, and these sinks, these lavatories, do not have overflow drains, percolators. Alright? They do not have percolators. And nor are they required. It's just the style. And by the way, just the style. If you like this sink, fine. But replacing this sink is not an option. We're gonna, when the time comes, we're gonna replace all of this. We're gonna have hot water in here? Yeah, we are. There we go. We're running some hot water. Okay. Moving on along. This is our plumbing. Boring. Boring is good. This electric receptacle outlet right here. Okay. This controls the bathroom. Both bathrooms. Primary bathroom and this bathroom. And it works electrically. We tested the other one. This is supposed to be mostly plumbing. We got like a little moisture mark right up there, which tested to be dry. It used to be dry at one time. This is kind of like an interior thing. I apologize, but and then the ceiling looks a little rough. Right over here at one time there was a moisture issue. At one time there was a water issue up here, but I have probed it and it's dry as a bone today. And you know what? I might probe it before I go home. You know why? Because we're experiencing some rain. Why is this window so dark? That's kind of interesting. Why is the window latch broken? That's for another video. Okay. Moving on along. We're in the... I didn't really know when the house is lit up and there was no cloud cover. I didn't really notice that window. So, but I'm not at the windows yet. It's interior plumbing, then we'll do the interior. GFCI protected, GFCI protected. We do not have the percolators, remember? What's this underneath here? Boring. Boring. Okay. Our niche. Does it have enough pitch? Does our niche have enough pitch? It kind of looks like it does. Let's get in here. Get in here, let's see. Measures. Level. Our niche has enough pitch. We're going to do the same thing over here for us? No. Zero pitch, that's what I was looking at. We do not have enough pitch in our niche. I'll come back and take a picture of that. So what happens if you don't have enough pitch in your niche is that water will sit right here and grow out its pores, and you'll be cleaning more often, washing it out more often. Water sits there longer than it normally would be. Water will make its way inside the structure, inside the wood. And then you might have some kind of a moisture issue that develops because of that. Now, even though these are GFCI protected, they're supposed to be labeled as being GFCI protected, and they're not. We're gonna let this run for a little while. Got a little bit of a drip right there. We're gonna let this run for a little while. In fact, I'm gonna get some paper and clog that up. You wanna know? Hot's on the left, cold's on the right. Is that cold now? Yeah, it's cold. How about you? Hot's on the right, cold's on the left. But I am going to come back. We'll do that on the finale. Missing a smoke alarm in the primary bedroom. Missing a smoke alarm in the first bedroom or the north bedroom. Missing a smoke alarm in our living room. Smoke alarms are not required in kitchens. Okay, and that one doesn't work. But if there is a smoke alarm in a kitchen, a lot of times you'll get nuisance trips. It's kind of shiny. You don't see that when the sun was on there. See the paint shininess right there? Interesting. We're moving on along. See if we can get some light in here. No, I wanted light. So this is a fireplace. It extends out 24 inches. All right. See this soot right here, though? Can you notice that? Oh, we forgot to open the damper. I know. People don't know. I mean, they see the soot. They forgot to open a damper. They make conclusions. Sometimes they're not right. But that happens because the drafting isn't. This fireplace is not. This fireplace is not drafting properly. All right. So it's getting its combustible air from the living space, and we've got insulated windows, and we got insulation around. We've got, hopefully it'd be nice if our insulation was better in the attic, and it'd be nice if our asbestos shingle, not asbestos. Don't even think I said that. Our asphalt shingles, so this is a tight home. This is a tight home, and so the fireplace, if it's not drafting right, then the heat will come out and it'll discolor this a little bit. Okay, our bifold glass doors, and then we have a screen here. Our bifold glass doors are missing a handle. Okay, so let's do that. Fireplace left bifold door handle missing. The fireplace grate is warped and distorted. Okay, and that's a sign that we had too big of a fire, so the fireplace could not draw like it's supposed to, and then we've got the discoloration up here. Now these glass doors are either open 100% or they're closed. When they're open partially, that creates an auxiliary chimney. All right, it's like a plunger. And as the heat comes up, okay, it drags the carbon monoxide out of the fireplace, into the living room, and puts everybody to sleep. All right, not in a good way. Nobody wakes up from that sleep. So we've got that. Damper. It's okay for a damper. In fact, it should close 100% because this is a natural wood burning fireplace. This is not a gas fireplace, not a gas starter. And it's open, it's labeled. How about that? Let's see if we can take a peek up here. Let's see what we got. That's what our chimney looks like. If I can get around it. All right. How about that? That's what our chimney looks like. We'll change sides. Doesn't look too dirty. Okay. That's what our chimney looks like. Fireplace is an appliance. Speaking of appliances, in the hall is our thermostat. Thermostat is kind of high, by the way. Thermostat should be located about where your heart is, okay? Because when you're sitting in a chair, that's where your head is, and your head is your thermostat. So this thermostat is going to run until it reaches the desired temperature. This is where your comfort level is, but this is where your head is. So the thermostat might always be a little off. Okay, this is a programmable thermostat. We're supposed to have one of those. All right, but this is a conventional thermostat. The condensing unit does not have a reversing valve. This is not a heat pump system. This is a conventional cooling system with a conventional coil, electric coil heating system. So just so that you know, like it's like an oven with a fan. And we're moving on along. And we've already talked about the refrigerators are beyond the scope of this inspection, but it makes things cool. And I had to open that up because I have a camera in there. Cooling off. Behind here we have connections for it. Our dishwasher is not installed properly. Okay, see how loose that is? Okay. We're going to run it for a little while. Looks like a new dishwasher. It might have even been advertised as being a recent installation. And so we'll just kind of come down in here because inquiring minds want to know. What are you doing? Okay. Come in here, the light. Okay, you came on. Start. There's the anti-siphon device. Sink fits right here. Our countertop is dropped just a little bit around here. We got some delamination right there on the backsplash. A lot of people find my splashbacks humorous. So, moving on along. It's working. All right. And the oven's working. So we kind of come along here. And we're looking around. That's a nice long connector to the dishwasher. That's fine. The anti-siphon device is fine. It's just not mounted in the cabinet. Come over here. It's a 1/3 horsepower food waste disposal. There's our anti-siphon device. Of course, we've had some water issues. You can see how the floor is kind of deflected right in there. You got a little bit of unidentified organic substance around on the edges. Kitchen range has an anti-tip device. It also looks like it's a recent installation. Bear with me. We're getting close. Alright, the oven works, all the burners work, light works. I don't know about the broil. Let's just do that. Now, this is a microwave and it works. I heated water with this. With a built-in vent fan. Okay, now vent fans are not required in kitchens, but if they are, then there's a code. And the code is that the vent fan should not be any closer to the cooktop than 24 inches. And it is. But now, also the code says that if the manufacturer is UL listed, okay, or they say listed, okay, because it could be ASTM or UL. So if it's listed, then the manufacturer's installation instructions supersedes the code. And a lot of these manufacturers say that this shouldn't be any closer to this than 30 inches, so this 24 inches is no longer in effect, and so it is a proper installation according to the manufacturer. I don't know that. I can't find the manufacturer's installation instructions. These are all recent appliances. These appliances should come with care and use manuals. These appliances should come with warranty cards that have been filled out so that you get your extended warranty. This applies for the air conditioning as well. And you don't have much of a warranty if you don't have the warranty card filled out. I'm going to go again. Refrigerator, expensive. Dishwasher, expensive. Food waste disposal, it's not cheap. Range, expensive. Microwave, expensive. You have all these expensive appliances in here, and we do not have any registration cards. We do not have any evidence of an extended warranty on our appliances. We'll come in here. Does the light work? Light works. Fan work? Yeah, it works. It's blowing good. Like I said, I did operate the microwave. Like I said, I made hot water. And that is the interior plumbing and kitchen. I'm going to have a short one for the, I got ahead of myself. It was all me. I'm going to have a short video for the bathtubs and the shower.